Oh, hey, I didn't see you guys there. You guys want to know about Menno Simons, right?
Yes, we do.
Well, let me get out of this room and let me tell you about it. Roll the intro. So, he read the Bible, right? And he was reading. He was like, whoa, like, we are doing the communion and we believe that if people bless the bread and it becomes Christ's body, it's not actually Christ's body. It's a representation, the bread and the wine. So when he read his Bible, he discovered that those were wrong beliefs.
When?
So he actually wanted to help the radical Anabaptists because the radical Anabaptists, they had their ideas wrong, but the doctrines was right. So they had wanted to capture a town because they thought the world was ending. And so they went and they killed people and the authorities know and they just killed everybody. And he was really sad. And he was like, man, I want to join these people, but I like my comfortable life. And he actually said in a book later on that he didn't leave the monastery for a long time because he was comfortable where he was and didn't want to leave that comfortable life. So he actually went to hiding for a whole year after discovering that all these things that were wrong with the Catholic Church. And he hid there for a year and he was thinking about how he was going to transition from being a Catholic monk to actual worker, a reformer for God. Because he had been there for 11 years and studying the Bible, and he just decided to finally run away and leave and never tell anybody. So he lived in this cave from 1586 to around 1587, approximately, and he studied the Bible. And then after he left the cave and joined the Anabaptist reformers in that area in Denmark, Switzerland, I don't remember, and he became an Anabaptist.
Go.
So some of you may be wondering who the Anabaptists are, who they really are, right? So they are the ancestors of the Baptists and the Mennonites and the Quakers. They believe infant baptism was blasphemous in pagan religion, and they believe that baptism is a public confession of faith and not just a tradition as the Catholics did. And so they said that the baptisms that were organized by the state were for only sinners and stuff like that. It wasn't for a real, change of life or whatever. They also opposed war. They also opposed the social classes. That they wanted everybody to be together, be equal. And they also did oppose civil authorities. So they liked to break laws that they thought were unjust. So after he was in the cave and all that stuff, he joined the Northern Anabaptists and he was baptized into that group. This Northern Anabaptists were not as radical as the other ones. So he joined them and he became a pastor and started writing books and teaching and spreading the gospel all around. So he was known for giving his leadership in peaceful, biblical, Bible-oriented ways, not tradition and stuff like that, like how the Catholics were doing. And so while he was spreading it, he became his teaching became more popular and they didn't like it. And they had a warrant out for his arrest, and he was the most wanted man in the entire kingdom.
Go.
So Menno Simon's followers still survive today, and they are known as the Mennonites. Menno-nites, you get it? So a lot of people they often mistake Mennonites for Amish people because some of them kind of dress similar, they look kind of similar, but they actually are pretty kind of different. I actually know a couple of Mennonites myself, and they're different because the Mennonites and the Amish, they were in the same group originally, but in the 16th century, the Mennonites broke off from the Amish. The Amish are more like
the Mennonites are more chill, they're more relaxed, they're more like regular people. The Amish, however, are more like, they're more strict. Like you have to like, they don't have any cars, they don't have any like roads, they don't have any internet, no Wi-Fi, no running water. Basically, they don't have anything. They live like they were living 800 years ago, in 1800s. Like they have nothing, and they also live isolated from the world. So you just cannot go and see an Amish anywhere. Like you can go to the store and see a Mennonite. But an Amish, you have to go like deep, deep in the middle of nowhere to find them, and it looks like 200 years ago, back in the 1800s. So basically, in the early days, the Anabaptists were heavily persecuted for their religion. Um, it was actually considered a federal offense to help an Anabaptist escape, and Menno Simons was at the top of the list. His head was on. There was a bounty out for his head, and anyone that helped him would be seriously, seriously punished. So for pretty much the rest of his life, after he became an Anabaptist, and started spreading his word about the actual truth, he was a fugitive from the law.
Go.
So Simons actually had debates with, but there was semi-public, but they had debates with Martin Luther on doctrines of the church and stuff like that. And he wrote books so people would know how his beliefs were different from their beliefs. And he actually um, took from their example, and he actually started reading Luther when he started wanting to know the real truth. So Luther was kind of an inspiration to him, but in the end of the day, he was kind of like an enemy to him as well. So at the end of his life, or to the end, there were people who were in the church that were not doing what they were supposed to be doing. So some people thought they would excommunicate them, and others said, no, we should help them out. Menno Simons did not believe in excommunication, and he fought against that, and that was a struggle in the church toward the end of his life. All right, guys, that was the end video. If I look tired, it's because I am. It is currently 2:09, and I'm trying to edit this stuff. So, yeah, hopefully you appreciated my hard work. And, yeah, have a good day.